I do not have any strong feelings or personal feelings towards any political party. I took this as a service to the nation.
You are saying you don't have any strong attachment to a political party, yet you are an enlightened man who understands why people like you should be involved in the politics of this country for change. Why do you have to apologize for that?
I'm not making apologies. You see, the problem is, when people think about politics, they look at it negatively. My definition of politics is very simple. It's about public life. It's about education. It's about better governance. It's about infrastructure. About health. So my participation in politics, when I say that, it's because people think I'm a member of a political party. As a matter of fact, I'm not. But it doesn't mean that my participation should not be geared towards certain good policies. Everybody is, and that's why we go for elections every so often. And we are persuaded by a political party or movement that whose policies resonates with me as an individual, and that's why we have secret balloting. So, okay. But I think to label people as members of these political parties, it's not a bad thing. After all, we should belong to certain political persuasions.
Since you are intending to vie, as you have indicated, wouldn't you think it would be better to remove yourself from this process of selecting those who will supervise the elections, so that other Kenyans who have no ambition to vie can play that law, so that you yourself cannot be accused of having influenced the process?
Really, like every Kenyan, I have a right to contest if I so wish. To the question as to whether I'll vie or not, I say I pray to God to allow me to see 2012. And when that time comes, like every Kenyan, I will let my opinion be known.
But this is very important to the future of the Electoral Commission, Electoral Boundary Commission, which we are going to establish. And you are actually the pillar, the first pillar of that as an interviewing panel. So be specific, just don't go in circles.
I have not categorically stated that I will vie.
If you are given the opportunity by a political party to be a candidate, parliamentary or any other, would you take the opportunity? I'm not asking this because of a political party and I'm looking for prospective candidates, but just your own position and personal consideration. Would you take up an offer from a political party to be a parliamentary candidate? And two, are you an official of any political party or just simply a member who tried to get elected to parliament, and that's where the story ends?
I am chairman of NARC Kenya branch, Wundanyi, at this point. When this process is successful, I'll naturally step aside as per the law. I think in the last year or two, I have been extremely quiet. I've not talked politics because I'm not even sure what I want to do.
Your participation in active politics, don't you think that there will be a conflict of interest because you will be the coach and a player at the same time?
I don't believe that there will be any conflict of interest in doing this, in carrying out this assignment. My conscience is very clear. I'll not be actively involved. I'll step aside or pull out entirely from the...
Just a correction.
Just as a follow-up, are you interested to contest in future?
I've not made up my mind.
Most people feel politicians should be kept out of these bodies. Professionals handle them so that they can supervise the politicians. Don't you think politicians, including yourself, should be kept out or should keep themselves out of the selection panel like the one we are making, so that Kenyans have more faith in the selection?
We are going to even have more professionals dabbling as politicians. The fact that you also participate in politics does not take away your professionalism. So as I sit here today, I have played my part in politics, but I'm also a professional, and I humbly request you to judge me not only as a politician, but also as a professional.
No, I mean, it seems to me clearly that in terms of the spirit both of the Constitution and the Act, if there is an admitted conflict of interest, then I would be surprised that a person who admits such a conflict of interest still wants to continue to be approved to sit on the panel.